Over the past few years, the local independent bottle shop has come under enormous pressure, with Australia's two big supermarket chains now dominating the sector. Like many others, this suburban bottle shop was finding the competition crushing, but surprisingly found the key to its survival was sidestepping the big guys altogether and in the process creating a new market.
It's just a simple concept. All people want is value for money. They want the old-fashioned service. We haven't overcomplicated things here. We've streamlined it. It's just a casual, easy, enjoyable place.
When the Pendrick brothers took over this shop in 2006, it was a rundown cleanskins bottle-o.
Initially, things were very tough, competing with a lot of the big guys in the area. In the immediate vicinity, we had two of the major liquor chains, their major stores, and also two of their offshoot stores as well.
Surviving in the shadow of such buying power and below-cost selling was near impossible.
We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. It's obviously there's a lot of rebates involved with the bigger guys. It works on volume. When the big guys buy in volume, they get very good prices.
Just as damaging was the duopoly's advertising spend.
Every time I open up a newspaper, they've got one and double-sided page ads advertising their products, full colour page ads. We definitely had to reassess and look at where we were heading. We always wanted to have a little wine bar, and this was just the perfect opportunity to start the ball rolling with that now.
The wine bar didn't mean the end of their bottle shop. Instead, the brothers combined the two functions, investing significant time, money and effort into obtaining a general licence.
We find that very good for us, to have a general licence for the customers to be able to come down, sit down, try a glass of wine, grab a bottle on the way out. We started concentrating on the mid-range bottles of wine, and that's where we found we could start competing, and from there we just grew.
There was also another unusual selling point.
We don't have food. The concept is BYO food. A couple of reasons. We're only a small venue. We don't have room for a kitchen. On the other hand, and that's where a lot of the money is tied up in restaurants. For a restaurant to survive, they need to add the big margins onto their wine. So we can offer our wine at a lot of a reduced cost. We still get a lot of laughs on. Most places are BYO alcohol, but we're the complete opposite. What we do offer is just some small nibblies, but if people want something a bit more substantial, they can bring in their own food.
It's proved a boon for business.
When it was just a bottle shop, it was lucky to be doing four to 500,000 a year. We've almost doubled our turnover from the last financial year. We can only see that increasing over the next year or two.
Winemakers have also warmed to the idea of the bottle shop come wine bar.
A lot of these wineries that we had built up a relationship with refused or didn't want to deal with the big guys, so that saw a perfect opportunity for us. The wine knowledge and wine thirst that people want to have is growing every day. It's surprising how many young adults are coming to our store and sitting down and drinking wine.
And it's not only a new generation walking through the door.
Yeah, we've had quite a few visits from other just standalone bottle shops who are doing it tough out there and have heard how we've turned it around to be a successful business.
And Tony Pendrick's advice?
I suppose think left of centre a bit. I think there's definitely a niche market out there.
Rebecca Nash reporting.